Alright, so I'm on my break in the middle of fuck nowhere. Figured I'd do a video. Why not? Maybe I'll try to do these this season. It all depends on my time. First fight here is probably the most dangerous fight that I have because everybody fucking dies to Path 3 Venom. The fight isn't hard, but it definitely scares me a little bit just because everybody dies to it. So, I mean, I probably didn't need it, but I put Coagulate on because I only play this game for war. So, like, doing mastery swaps like that, not really that big of a deal for me. If you're going to do something, you might as well do it right. And he doesn't want to get in armor for some reason. So I'm just trying to build up my gallon charges, whatever the fuck they're called, galaxy orbs, I don't remember. He gets an armor here, so now I'm good to go. Just want to get a couple more hits in, drop the heavy, drop the special one, and down he goes. Next up is this Wong. The node does absolutely nothing for him, but this is R3 S99, so I was pretty excited because I just kind of said fuck it and R3'd him. I didn't actually get permission to do it, but that's okay. I do have a couple of R3s left, and I'm always willing to rank for defense attack, so nobody seemed to mind too much. The thing you want to watch out for though right now is there's a bug. It's been around since at least last season, that if you get Wong's crossfight on you, it doesn't just last one fight, it lasts the rest of the quest. So I really wanted to try and avoid getting that on me, mainly because I have a Domino fight that I didn't want to deal with it for, and I have a Photon fight that I'm going to steal from water. In fairness though, I did inform him that I was going to steal it. I'm not sure if he thought I was joking or not, but I definitely wasn't joking. But it's a pretty standard Wong fight, and I'm just going to let the ruptures kill him at this point because I don't want to push him over a bar of power, which would give me the cross fight. Next up is this Mojo fight. I've taken Mojo here and other places on the map a ton. It's I didn't have a game plan for this fight. If he goes passive, I'll do blocked hits. If he wants to be aggressive, I'll just do regular hits. And I do try to complete his prompts just because with the Wither, you just reverse the power he would get from it. So if you're playing normal hits, you want to play into those prompts as much as you can. And this node is just going to pause my debuffs for me, basically. You don't really have to worry about pausing them too much. You can knock them down, get the Fury from the node, which will just pause, or you can... I forget how you get the placebos on this node. I think it might be being close to him. I don't remember. But it happens so often that it doesn't really matter. So this guy wanted to be relatively passive, so I do end up hitting block quite a bit. But my Spidey is only 81 sig, so he doesn't keep the ruptures as often when you push him over a bar of power to get the rupture burst. So that can be a little bit annoying, but 81 sig seems to be pretty good for what I can get him to right now. Next up is this Domino fight. I have decks off. It's specifically for this fight and the Photon fight that I'm going to steal. But seeing as all I was using was Spidey after the Venom fight, I figured I might as well do it early so I don't forget. So she is still failing the application of ruptures, which you can't really prevent that from happening. She is only 20 sig, but I did put energy resistance on, and I think I have one in Science Serum or something like that. I don't know, I did some weird shit with my masteries just to account for the potential of crit fail. I don't know if you could do this fight with Spidey if she was 200 sig. I feel like you probably could, especially with energy resistance. I just feel like you would lose a lot more health to the random bullshit that Domino is. But this is the first time I'm doing this fight, so I am doing it very safely, I guess you could say. Playing very passive and just trying to let my ruptures do a majority of the damage. I'm not trying to hit her too much. I want to avoid the possibility of her being lucky as much as possible. And she's going to end up going down without me taking a hit, but still losing around 12% health. And overall, it was a successful fight, I'd say. I was happy with it anyway. Alright, so last up here is the stolen fight, the fight that should not be. I think Wada's actually probably going to be pretty happy that I stole his fight. Just because it means he doesn't have to take it, and that's always nice. I used a invuln. It's funny, I debated whether or not I should use an invuln, because normally I do, and the last, I don't know, probably like 10 to 20 times I've taken this fight, I have not needed the invuln. And so I was seriously debating saving it, but then my better sense took a hold, and I was like, you know what? I'm stealing a fight. Chances are some stupid shit's gonna happen and I'm gonna end up needing it. And the last thing I wanted to do was steal a fight without using an invuln and then get one shot by a special one. Because if I was gonna get hit, that would be how it would happen. Just because the way it comes out, especially when you're hitting block or if you finish 5-hit combos, it can tag you. And in this one, I believe I hit block 4 times and I go to back off, and she ends up throwing it right away, and sure as shit, it fucking tags me, and the invuln comes in clutch. But I mean, I've done this fight 1,000 times. I'm just gonna let it play out. Yep, right there. Yep, get tagged by it, does no damage. But all in all, R3 S99 has been pretty fun. I can't say I see too much of a difference so far. The fight times seem to be around the same. I'm gonna have to go back and compare this particular fight with the 200 sig to the R3 and see if there's a significant difference. But either way, I'm happy with the rank up because he is my favorite character. And yeah, war's still going on. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching.